What's going on, Fortnite fam? Do you hear the hype in my voice? You should be here with me right now because it is time. The reboot round for NA East. Arguably the most hype moment of the weekend. Right here, right now.
The reboot round, you must come first. And that's it. Nothing else. Nothing else matters at this point. Eliminations don't matter. Second doesn't matter. Third doesn't matter. The first place is all that matters.
Okay, and I just want to throw some of these names out there. All right,
throw them out. Throw them out.
You just guys get ready, okay? Qua, Nico, Rokane, Joby, Tabs G, Hoofishy, P-God, Elite, Jelty, Niddle, Mikey, Clarity G, Deroller, Class, Colazo, Megga, Eclipse, Dubs, Furious, Calc, Sebi, Sharkman, Fearful, Enquist, who just missed out on qualification, and Zap, Zayt,
Zaf,
and Stretch. Zaf. You know what I mean. You know where my mind. Make sure you got your eye on that top left of your screen. Follow the elimination feed in the top left as you're seeing people's names just drop. That is the ultimate story, right? Who goes out and who will make it? It's time. I'm getting word. We're jumping into the reboot round. Casters, over to you.
Boys on the desk definitely sound excited. We are excited as well. It's Monster D-Face here in Aussie Antics to call the action in what will be one of the biggest games of some of these players' careers here to set them up for the finals. Remember, Aussie, all that matters now is that victory royale. The advantage coming into that, so didn't expect that, but take a look. Sebi is going to roll up. They land outside of this drop spot. Cammy splits out. They get together, and now they're pushing into Lazy Lake for a big fight. This is a bit of a surprise play, and they're coming in healthy right now.
I love this from Calc's team right now. Like I said, you need to get your early Storm Surge. The earlier you can get this Surge on the board, the better. Those eliminations don't matter. That points you see next to their name, they do not matter. It's about the victory hour, but can't stress enough Calc's loadout right now. If you looked at Sebi, you looked at Furious, they are putting everything on Calc's back by giving him all the meds. They're not splitting it between their teams because they know, like Monster just said, they don't need a good game of Fortnite. They need the perfect game of Fortnite. And when you need a perfect game, you have to rely on your leader to come out on top. Dubs, Megga, and Eclipse in a beautiful spot there. I'm also seeing Cozzies, a Minished, and a Perta in the distance there. So many teams are setting up for success, and this zone is going to dictate everything.
Scary trio down low as well. Right underneath this half in, half out is going to be Hoofishy, Joji, and Tabs. So they all just pulled this. Everyone here just pulled the half in, half out, including Calculator and Sebi and everyone else that's in this little pocket right here. All of these players are going to be pulling up this half in, half out zone. Take a look. Tabs is under pressure. No, it is the Storm Surge. It's active onto Joji. Tabs G. Hoofishy's already down and out. He is gone from the lobby. Their run is now over. It's up to Joji and Tabs to really clutch up here, and Tabs barely a slither away. So it looks like Hoofishy might have thrown his game into Colazo, D-Roller, and Class to save his squad.
Oh my gosh. This dropout runner, that just dropped out. Stretch, Saf, and Zayt, Eclipse, Dubs, and Megga, they just all got dropped out. Rokane's taking shots. They're trying to build. Saf's on the other side of high ground as well. So Saf and Zayt were over there. They're going up for it. This is what we expected to see. We have Zayt, Saf, and Stretch setting up on their throne. They are going for high ground. These are your high ground kings. Most of the community is looking at them to win the victory royale. They're knocking out the builds. They're using the RPG to close everyone out. They're playing Fortnite the way they do, and it is for victory royales. But can anyone upset the storyline? Can anyone take their throne? Because there is no better time to do it than on the FNCS reboot round for NA East, because that has all eyes on it. Everyone's waiting for this moment, but Zayt, Saf, and Stretch always find themselves on the high ground. But earlier today in their Heat 4, they had it 3 times. They won once, and they lost it twice. So they need to break that narrative here, and right now they're building up for it. They're trying to extend out, seeing where first rotating zone goes. Everything is on them right now.
Yeah, and it only took one rocket to take out Dubs, Megga, and Eclipse from that high ground hold. So the perfect find for them. And now it looks like the zone's been revealed. Zayt's already making a mad dash for it, trying to slide on up, trying to get himself one step closer. These rockets are going to be perfect for disrupting the other high ground side. It's Zuki and Fatch, and they actually don't have a lot of HP. They land at the white tag, and yes, Zayt's going in for it. They're pushing. Those AR tags were good from Saf and Stretch, so that's perfect backup. Anyone who's looking up to put some shots down, they're firing back, but the lobby's fighting back as well.
Oh, it's D-Roller, Class, and Colazo are going up for it. They peeked their heads up. They said, hey, we might challenge the Kings. And no, they got squashed. They got pushed back down so quickly. Zayt took 2 big AR tags in return. I think it was 2 headshots. But right now, Zayt's team has invested so much into this monster. If they lose it now, they have no chance of closing out the game. This is Zayt to a T. He has invested everything in the win. If they hold this high ground, they can do it. If someone challenges them, if someone steps up and takes this from them, they have no chance for recovery. They are betting everything on this early high ground as players like Calc, Furious, and Sebi are pushing to the front side. They're holding on to their meds. They're expecting players to go up and aggressively push Zayt to try to dethrone them. But honestly, right now, my money is on Calc's team. They look better down here unless something goes wrong, and Calc is playing aggressive. He's knocking people down. He's not playing scared, but Sebi's on the back foot. He's been focused up. They have to transfer these meds over, and they're 40 below. That's why Calc's playing aggressive, Monster. 71 below. 16 players have to go down. They need damage. They can't play the game the way they wanted to. They can't get frontside. They need to find eliminations. They are now above. They're back below. This is everything for this team. They need to find something. They have to get into a team. No one's around them.
Yeah, they're going back and forth for it right now. It's no one is safe right here, and this is why they're trying to get so active. And there's not a single other player on the low ground. They have the respect here. But up top, there's still more going down. Stretch looking pretty decent, but running out of material. How long would their high ground run last here? They do find some mats here. They might have to fight for it too. Zaf's trying to get in there.
I think they have to fight for it. We have 5 splashes, 2 floppers, the med kit, the heal off is on Stretch. I talked about how Calc's team was putting everything on his back to hold on to this one. They're putting everything on Stretch's back here. He has all the meds. He can't go down. He needs to play it safe. He gets an elimination onto Straw Hat Charlie. Nounsy goes down. Colazo, D-Roller, and Class are lighting up the feed right now. Niddle goes down as well. Stretch gets another knock. They're setting up for it. They're going for the heal off. Saf has the material right now. We're only on 8th zone. We still have to make it 37 more seconds. And then 9th rotating. Monster, if this goes back, I have to think high ground can come out on top. But if it keeps pulling across, everything's on Calc right now. I talked about how the team was on his back. Their qualification is on his back. He's on the low ground. He has the splashes. He has the floppers. And he has fallen for the first time in competitive Fortnite history. Calculator will have to watch the FNCS finals.
He's going to have to watch it from the sidelines, and who will make it all the way through? So far, it's Zayt, Saf, and Stretch. This will be a legendary run if they can maintain the fact that they've made it to every single FNCS. That's what's on the line here for Stretch. That's what's the reputation up in the air. And look at that. The Harpoon's going to pull in 6 more Chug Splashes. Ozzy, you have to assume they are in the most prime situation right now. The best position to overtake this lobby now.
They are. It pulled across. It didn't go back through all builds. Everyone is fighting. I only see one more full trio down there. It's Megga, Dubs, and Eclipse. They're dropping all the meds to Stretch. This is everything. All eyes on this team. Zayt, Saf, and Stretch, 3 of the most notable players in NA East, have left it to the reboot round. There is no other trio in this. They have the high ground. Megga has the med kit. He has the floppers, but they don't have the builds. They're on low ground. They're handing each other meds. It's not going to matter. It's not going to come down to it. You're popping the med kit now. There's 49 seconds. Zayt, Saf, and Stretch have dominated this lobby. They're not even going to let it go down to a heal off. Dubs is in shambles. Megga's back in Storm. He finds more meds though. He gets more splashes. He gets more floppers. Is this enough? He can pull off the double med kit. They RPGs them. They take down Dubs, but they don't take down Megga. He's deep in Storm. Stretch is setting up. He's looking. He's got the meds, but he's also got the eyes in the sky. Who has more meds? Stretch or Megga? Megga went out deep. He went in early. He's pushing back in. He knows he doesn't have it. He can't get the med kit off. That's it. As long as Stretch heals this, Zayt, Saf, and Stretch will be going through to the grand final. Wow. Stretch holds on to his history. He goes into every single FNCS grand finals.